A few years ago, the Tony Elumelu Foundation says it's investing $100 million into thousands of young entrepreneurs across Africa. So just in case you think that Nigeria is not involved or not part of that, you might just be mistaken. We have this report showing you that hundreds of Nigerians are also benefiting in the Tony Elumelu Foundation because, as you know, charity begins at home.
Diplomats, politicians and relief agency workers at the signing of a memorandum of understanding to begin a partnership that will empower entrepreneurs in the Northeast and the Niger Delta who have been affected by violence and insecurity. But before the signing of the agreement, both the founder of the Tony Elumelu Foundation and the Deputy Director for Africa for the International Committee of the Red Cross explained the reason for the partnership.
Creating this kind of opportunities has significant implications. First is it gives opportunities, economic access, economic hope to these people. But more importantly, as they succeed, others begin to realize that there are other dignified, better ways, peaceful ways of succeeding in life than taking to crime or other security areas.
After analysis and discussion with what we believe is the heart of the problem with the affected community, we decided to support startups with innovative ideas in the areas of agriculture, healthcare, microfinance, commerce, construction and fashion.
The Director of Partnerships of the Foundation sheds light on how the selection process will happen, saying that the target group may not be technologically savvy.
This partnership with the International Committee of the Red Cross is crucial because they are going to support entrepreneurs in those rural areas that do not have access to internet or even laptops. They will take on the responsibility to go there, bring technology to them, bring the laptops to them, the internet with them, and even mentors who will sit with them and help them go through the process. Because they've identified that there are some very bright and committed entrepreneurs who have businesses already going, but just don't, because of a lack of technology, do not have the possibility to be part of this program. And so this MOU is bridging that gap. And we're very happy to be bridging the gap and bringing it to fragile economy.
Through this initiative, 200 entrepreneurs affected by violence and insecurity will be given a lifeline through a non-returnable seed capital of $5,000 each. Amaka Okafor, Channels Television News.
And that's supporting entrepreneurship for those who are affected by the violence in Nigeria's northeast and the Niger Delta oil situation. So this is still about entrepreneurship, and we've got a bit more to talk about that later in the afternoon today on our afternoon business show, Business Incorporated. But first, let's get back to the market to wrap up the final minutes of the program today. How is the Central Bank of Nigeria starting the year? Of course, you've seen a very massive sell into the FX market by the financial regulator. Last week, the central bank injected $210 million into the market, and that's making up about, of course, you know, the wholesale market always take the chunk of that $100 million. So the I&E window, FX window, which Romosele Aziba spoke about, was a $1.15 billion sale in that market last week. That's the most significant that we've seen this year. Of course, we're just stepping into the third week. The previous week, which was the first 4 trading days of the new year, the central bank, we saw about 499, about $500 million traded via the I&E window. Last week, which was the first full trading week in the new year, on the FX market, that was $1.15 billion. And you can see how that is impacting on the equities market, putting Nigeria on the #1 among the emerging markets globally. The market, the currency markets, Naira appreciated 0.25%, 0.25. The I&E window, 360.41. That's how the market is started at about 8 o'clock this morning here in Nigeria. And of course, the Naira was flat against the dollar at the parallel market, or what you call the street market, at 363. Today is the first trading day of the week, so everyone keep it nice and good. And of course, as you have heard on the program, we're starting this week with a number of data we expect. Inflation for the month of December, we're looking at the Statistics Office to release that before the end of today's business. Let's keep it there. That's Business Morning today. Everyone do have a happy week, and I'll see you again tomorrow, Tuesday, on the 16th.